Stopped waiting for him to be ready. Turns out I was the only one who ever was. 4 years is long enough to know. I did not want to believe that for a long time. I had a whole architecture of reasons why it was not true, why his timeline was different from mine, and that was okay, why patience was a form of love and not a form of self-erasure. I had been building and maintaining that architecture for approximately 3 of the 4 years we were together, and by the end I was so tired from the upkeep, I had almost forgotten there was a version of me that had not spent her energy this way. His name was Daniel. Warm, funny, genuinely kind in the small, daily ways that make a person easy to love. He remembered how I took my coffee and which of his friends made me uncomfortable and what kind of day required silence versus conversation. Attentive in all the ways that did not cost him anything structural. The structural things were another matter. Moving in together had been the conversation for 2 years. Not one we avoided. We talked about it regularly, but a conversation that never moved. There was always a reason. His lease, then my lease, then a job transition, then he wanted to wait until things felt more settled, then he needed more time to feel ready. Each reason was reasonable on its own. Lined up together across 24 months, they formed a pattern I had named everything except what it was. I had also stopped bringing up anything beyond moving in together. Not because I did not want those things, but because I had learned gradually and without a single dramatic lesson that bringing them up produced a specific response from Daniel. Not anger or rejection, just a gentle redirection toward the present, toward what was good right now, toward not pressuring something that was already working. He was very skilled at making future conversations feel like ingratitude for the present. I was 31. We had been together since I was 27, 4 years, no shared address, no concrete plan that extended beyond the next few months. A boyfriend who, when asked directly, said he loved me and just needed a little more time. The last conversation happened on a Sunday evening in his kitchen. I had not planned it as the last one. I had gone over for dinner the way I did most Sundays, and somewhere between eating and washing up, I heard myself ask the question I had asked in different forms for 2 years. Where is this going? Not aggressively. I was tired and I wanted to know. He said what he always said, that he loved me, that he was happy, that he needed things to feel more settled before taking the next step. I asked what settled meant after 4 years. He did not have an answer. He said he would know it when he felt it, that he did not want to rush something important. I stood in his kitchen and understood something I had been circling without landing on. He was not afraid of the next step in the abstract. He was specifically not ready to take it with me. And he might never say that plainly because saying it plainly would require him to end things, and ending things was uncomfortable, and what we had was comfortable, and comfortable was enough for him. It was not enough for me. I told him that, quietly, without drama, in the tone of someone who has already done the harder internal work and is now simply reporting the conclusion. I told him I believed he loved me, and I believed he was happy, and I also believed that happy and ready were different things, and that I had waited for ready long enough to accept it was not coming. He asked if I was breaking up with him. I said yes. He was surprised. That surprised me more than anything else. 4 years, 2 of them spent in the same recurring discussion, and he was surprised. I think he had believed I would keep waiting. I think the possibility that I had a limit had not fully registered as real. I left and drove home and sat in my own space, which had always been only my space, and felt something I had not expected. Not sadness first, relief first. The lightness of someone who has put down something heavy they had stopped noticing they were carrying.